Hello there, everybody, and welcome to Wednesday World Building with the Cantrip cast. I'm Brandon.
And I'm Paul.
And tonight, shit, I don't know what we're going to do. I guess we could go over what we did last week.
For once.
What's that?
I said, yeah, we didn't plan this one out.
Yeah, we didn't. We were really busy beforehand. But welcome, everybody. How's it going? Let me share this into the Discord real quick so that everybody's got the notifications.
While he's doing that, how's everyone doing tonight?
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Let's see. Welcome. Let's see. Just waiting on delay, guys.
Stream announcements.
Good to hear. Perfectly normal human being.
Is live.
Galactic Arby's.
Galactic fucking what? Arby's?
Let's see. Timeline. Beginning. Nope. Timeline overview. Under the era of space. Galactic.
Everybody just saw my fucking Discord.
Arby's.
There we go.
Oh, shit. Well, join the Discord, guys.
Yeah.
You weren't in anything private.
No, yeah, it was just...
Hi. Hope good. Greetings, salutations. Doing all right. Okay, better than yesterday. Good days and bad days. Yeah. Well, I'm happy to hear that it's better than yesterday.
Yeah.
Incredibly decent. There's a large amount of snow outside. You know, I don't envy you, and I envy you at the same time.
We have a large amount of toxic gas outside here in Ohio, so that's what we got going on. Ohio is currently going through the great change that we are also having here in Aal'Teron.
Except worse, because at least the great change didn't cause you not to be able to breathe.
Yeah, except at least the great change is fictional, you know? Holy shit.
I mean, yeah.
That's
sure.
like, I'm going to say this real quick before we get started. Paul, I asked you if you saw the movie White Noise, right?
Right.
Yeah, we watched it the other night, and it's unruly fucking close to what's actually going on right now. Oh my god.
A bunch of people are actually mentioning
it's
White
fucking
Noise
insane.
right now.
It's fucking crazy. It's fucking
Nico,
crazy.
no. Oh, hey, Dan. Long time no see.
But anyways, welcome to Wednesday World Building, everybody. I guess we can go over what we did last week, which was a good amount of stuff, actually. I know we did some stuff in... No, we did a lot of monsters. That's what we did last week. So we did some monsters last week. Lava Birds, Axel Ogre, the Bravel, Bad Gravel.
The
Gydra, it's a Hydra, but giraffe head. Squawks, which are squid creatures. Stone ape, sea butterfly, seaweed dragon, flying spiders, which I fucking hate. Tentacle monsters, we gotta have those. Scorpion frogs, a flying narwhal, gemstone cats, slies, which are just really slow flies, and maca frogs, which I think
we also went over
hilarious.
naming the main pantheon.
Yes, we did, and that's what I'm excited to kind of show right now. Main pantheon, we started with the prime deities, and this was a lot of fun to do. So we have Radi Sanu. He's the being of creation, snapped his fingers, made the world, wasn't expecting that, saw it was a lot of work, and made all of his children, aka the gods, to help him. We have the god of nature, Nuthira. We have the god of war, Decimare. We have the god of knowledge, Winston. We have the god of death, Nokorth. We have the god of chaos, Chad. We still need to name the god of light, the god of darkness, the god of justice. But we have my favorite deity that's going to be in the realm, Otis, the goat. Just a goat that somehow received divine power. This is unknown. Has a following, so it maintains it. Can't be killed by normal means. It's unknown to how to kill it or why you'd want to. Can be found randomly through the realm. If threatened, it can fly and shoot lasers. It's a goat. Parties follow the goat to various undescriptive locations with nothing of value to find. It's a goat, literally a goat. Didn't you put in here somewhere that, like, the champion of Radi Sanu...
Oh, you need to refresh your notebook, my sir.
Sync this notebook.
There is another link there.
Oh my god.
The great goat Sade.
The great goat Sade. I forgot about the great goat
Otis
Sade.
gained divine power during the Great Change. The god of death noticed that a goat had avoided the natural point of death. Sent a paladin just for the paladin to fail in killing the goat. The god of war saw this and started to send paladins as a test of honor. The other gods sent paladins for various reasons. The god of knowledge to learn more about the goat. The god of nature to, and I left that one blank because we got cut off. And then it's like the champion of Radisanu was eventually sent after many failed attempts by other paladins, just to end up feeding the goat a carrot and accepting its place in the realm. Guess it's a god now?
Guess it's a god now?
Guess it's a god now, guys.
Well, I guess speaking of that, let's name these last three prime deities.
I vote to jump forward to the god of cheese and naming it Nico.
Naming the god of cheese Nico? I thought Nico didn't want a god named after her, though.
Apparently, it was a miscommunication, and she totally is fine with it.
It's Nico. All right, cool. We jump forward. God of Light, the God of Light, good deeds, and truth. All right, chat. You know the deal. You love the D&D shorts. Thank you so much. Everybody, you know the deal. You know the drill. How we name our gods
Aurora.
here. Give me some god names, God of Light names, and I will pick
So I
4
see-
and we'll do a poll.
I see Aurora and Darkness Ravager.
Ooh, I like Aurora.
Luminitus, Gunther.
Gunther, the God of Light. Proton.
Proton.
I do like Proton.
I like Proton.
All right, start a poll. Let's see. God.
Yeah, so Nico just said, I want to be in your content, but I don't want actual people following me or praising me. So she's fine with being a fictional god, but she doesn't like the Empress thing that's been going on.
Gotcha. What was the other one?
Selenia. Aurora, another vote for Aurora.
Yeah.
Flashlight.
Flashlight.
And so the god of light put double D's in the flashlight and turned it on.
Oh, damn it. All right, I guess it's between Aurora, Proto, and Flashlight. I hit start soon. Too soon. All right, we're going to leave that open. The God of Light name. Aurora, Proto, and Flashlight are the 3. Go ahead and vote, everybody.
I'm going to also add. What was the other one you were going to add? Not in the vote, but I'm going to add it to the regional names.
Oh, Selena.
Selena.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You
Because
put
remember, I'm
Proton,
keeping
not
track of...
Proto. Oh, okay, that's my bad.
Well, we're going to just look at... I added that for the Luminous.
You said Luminous? Oh, it's too late.
Dan, I was talking about batteries. Get your mind out of the gutter. Ozone?
Ozone. We'll leave this open for a minute. Everybody, all right, so it's between these 3 that are in the poll. Start thinking of a God of Darkness name. Don't put it in chat yet. Do not put it in chat yet because I don't want to get all lost in the sauce. Start thinking of some God of Darkness names. We'll do that one next. Did I even say Proton? That's my bad.
Yeah, you said Proton. I don't know why you typed
Proto.
Well, you actually just missed the end, so
Yeah, that might have been.
I think maybe just typed
I think it
up.
was an unintentional Freudian slip because I've been hyped up over fucking Mega Man coming out. So Proto Man, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so I can't.
I have a couple songs I need to send to you.
Do you?
Yeah, if you like Mega Man, I have a couple songs you need to listen
Mega Man
to.
is my favorite video game character and franchise. Period.
I have a couple songs I need to send you then. I'm gonna write a note to myself.
All right, let's see. It looks like Aurora is getting it. End poll. God of Light. Aurora. All right, cool. God of Darkness. What we got? I think I saw Ravager. Give me some God of Darkness. Ravager's a good one.
All right, got a light
Trifulis.
name.
Shodasen. Trifulis. Kova. Dorkadas. Cories. Amdam the Destroyer. Amdam the Destroyer. Let's see. He's not really a destroyer god though. He's the god of darkness, shadows, and secrets. God of darkness name. Let's see. So we had Ravager. That was one that I like.
Wendigo, Nightwalker, Night Ravager.
Well, I like Voidrius.
Baldair. Nyx. Voidrius. I do like Voidrius.
I do like Voidrius. Let's add another
Sequin?
option.
I just love
Where's
the
the one
variety.
I saw
here.
one that was Trifulis. I don't know why I like that Trifulis.
I like the variety because we're going through all these really cool intricate names, and we also have Chad and
Yeah.
Winston.
Sequin, Shadova. I like Shadova. All right, and Ask Community. Here we go. All right, go ahead and vote between those 4. Ravager, Voidrius, Trifulis, and Shadova. Fairly new here. What are your thoughts on the virtual tabletop options? I'm not a big VTT person myself. I do enjoy using them sometimes, but because we do a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? A lot of theater of the mind type stuff. It's not my first route of playing TTRPGs. However, I will say some good ones that I have played before. This is like no bias and like not like a sponsor thing, but like I really do like the RPG engine on a personal level because I love the art style of it. So that's a fun one. You can make a lot of cool stuff on there. Roll20 is just classic. Can't go wrong with Roll20 because everybody knows it and it's not that hard to use. I have not used Foundry as a DM, but I have played in Foundry as a player, and Foundry is really nice as well. And those are the only 3 that I think I've really delved into personally.
Banta Black is the god of darkness.
Banta Black?
That would be hilarious. Vox Machina reference. Which one's the Vox Machina reference?
Let's see. We'll leave this open for another minute. What should we do after these gods? We got the God of Darkness, God of Justice, and I think we should switch it up tonight instead of keep doing gods.
Do you want to do the followers? Okay, so you don't want to do the followers of the 7?
You know what? Yeah, I do want to do the followers of the 7, actually. I think that's good. Or maybe not even the followers of the 7. Maybe like do the Titans. You know what I mean? Like start maybe figuring out what the Titans are, who they are, their names, and all that kind of stuff. Because to me, the followers of the 7, like the 7 Titans in the Lost Eighth, are like my tail beasts of the world. You know?
So how were they created?
They were trapped under the realm, and they were released when the Great Change happened. How they were exactly created, I don't really know yet.
So, remember, we already have the Atekin as captured by Redisande with the snap. So I feel like sometime
I forgot about that. They fucking crashed it, and he just covered him up.
Yeah, so, annoying fly just encapsulate it in a sphere of material. Top Hat Assassin, if I can sneak one in, I will.
Voidrius is the God of Darkness. All right, everybody, give me God of Justice names.
And then, where was I going to say? Yeah, if we do the followers of 7, they need to be created. I feel like they should be something that were locked away.
Yeah, they were. Like I said, I want them to be like
not like they were created by something, and then they were locked away by mortals or something.
Like I said, they are my version of the tailed beast from Naruto, because that's what happened. The sage of 6 paths made the tailed beast.
There was a 3-way tie.
I
don't know if you caught that. God of Darkness. There was 30, 30, 37.
30, 30, 37.
Yeah, which it doesn't make any sense because that's 97%.
No, there's 30. Oh, you're right. 30, 30, 37. You're right. Maybe it's not Voidrius.
Hey guys, we are using all 4 or 5 names that are in the votes. We're just gonna make it like that's the main name that they're known by, and like regional variants. At least that's what.
All right, I'm voting for. All right, I'm making an executive decision. I'm voting for Voidrius, so that's the primary name. But the other 3 we'll use for reasons. All right, what we got here for God of Justice is Ashita. I like Ashita.
A lot of Rylus or Rightless or I like
somebody
those.
said Karen is Karen.
Oh God, please not Karen.
I'm putting Karen in the poll.
RYLIUS.
I lied. I'm not putting Karen in the poll. We already got fucking Chad. Rylus?
Yeah, I've seen that a couple times.
I see it. I do like that. Okay.
Judy's.
That one I do like.
Judafil. Dunkelheit.
Dunkelheit.
Yeah, a perfectly normal human being. Dunkelheit.
I see it. All right, here we go. Ask your community. Boom. Here we go. So it comes down to Ashita, Rylius, Judicis, and Dunkelheit for the God of Justice names.
We can make. No, I don't even want to make Karen a lesser deity. Like,
no,
not even worth it.
I don't want those bad vibes.
Yeah, not needed here, guys.
All right, so we'll let that roll for a second.
So like, we need to have like. We could just make the Titans so old no one remembers how they were locked away, but they're in like cages in various points with like magical anchors.
I imagine like, I don't know, because like I really think, and I guess this is like pseudo spoiler for like the next like main high fantasy campaign that I do. It's gonna be based around the Titans.
The Followers of the 7.
It's 100% gonna be based around Followers of the 7 because I am.
Then do you want to write them in this world building, or do you want to write them separately? I say you write them separately. Then that way they're well-rounded. Not to say that what we're making isn't well-rounded, but that way you can also kind of keep the element of surprise and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, you're right. Because I really, me being the anime person that I am now.
Yeah, you want to make sure like you get every detail just right.
Mm-hmm. I want to leave it surprised. I don't want people to be surprised, or I don't want people to be like, I already knew everything about it.
I watched the stream.
Yeah, I watched the
know
stream. I already
all
know
of the lore behind them.
All right, we'll leave the poll up for another minute. All right, so what should we do then? Because I think you're right. Maybe I should do the followers of the 7 on my own because I kind of want that to be the next campaign basis.
So a lot of people were wanting to do things like, and we talked about it last stream, city locations. I feel like should be things that are specific to that city. And we started getting to places that were like the Waffle Shed.
Yeah.
Which we were like, well, wouldn't that just be...
Is that a franchise or is that
city?
Yeah.
So I feel like we should start looking at... I don't think we're at the point of franchises.
Yeah.
I think the Waffle Shed should stay in that city until the next era, and the next era with the Great Leap. It's like, oh, communication and magic and teleportation is like, the big industrial revolution has caused some of these places to like, and then we'll make franchises for that.
Yeah. All right, end poll. So, Rylius is the name of the god of justice. Rylius. With 39%. Somebody said creatures, armies. We did creatures last time. Factions, we got our trade guilds, we have the crime syndicates, the pirates of Aal'Teron. We could work on some trade guilds.
We could. Now, are those trade guilds? Yeah, I guess that's what, under NPC? No,
it's under factions. Yeah.
Trade guilds. Yeah, because right now we have the Lost Winds Trade Guild.
And then there should be the other one, the fucking
It's the only one I have.
Hold on, the wood one, the Hard Knot Lumberyard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, what was the God of Justice? I should copy that
Hard
before.
Knots Lumberyard.
Copy. Oh,
so what kind of trade guild? I'm just gonna put like a note wood.
So these are going to be trade guilds that do,
shipments.
At this age, surpass one city.
Yes.
So we're looking at factions that are going to be non-industrialized yet, but still have the Indian trading company. The wood makes sense because
I think of what else. We got the Lost Winds Trade Guild, the Hard Knot Lumberyard.
You would have a so the Lost Winds Trade Guild, that's one trade guild for what? Like trading ports and such?
Yeah, like port sea shipments. That's
well, there would have to be a competition.
Yeah.
There would have to be I would assume there's 3 at this point in
time.
Yeah,
that makes sense. There'd be Lost Winds. All right, everybody, that's what we can think of. Give me a name for a sea shipment trading guild. The Cape Frog
Stone's Throw Trading.
Cape Frog Traders. I love Cape. I don't know why I like that. Cape Frog Traders. There's a bunch of bullywugs, type frog creatures that just run their shit. Cape Frog Traders. I like that a lot. Get one more. Sea Stars Water Logistics. We'll make the last one a poll, actually. I think that's a good idea. Let's start a poll.
Yeah, let's make a poll.
Last Sea Trade Guild? Question mark. So we have Sea Stars, Water, Logistics. This is Cope. Oops. Cope Frogs Traders. There we go. My bad.
What would you call? It's like sea guilds, and then you would have I guess it would just be trade guilds.
Gotta go fight 20 Terrassia by Top Hat. Give me like 2 more. I got Sea Stars Water Logistics. I got the Wandering Seas Trading Co. Constructs of a Law are a group of magical living constructs abandoned by their creators. They sell many things from firearms to magic items. I like that idea a lot. Or something.
I want to move that to. I want to take that and move that to the trading guilds for the next era.
Yeah, that's really
or
good.
2 eras later.
Copy that if you could.
I am copying that.
Yeah,
Thank you for your suggestion. We're gonna keep that in the front from Carter Southern. I'm gonna put your name just so we don't forget who gave it to us.
Pearl Divers. I like Pearl Divers. Give me 1 more. I need 1 more for it, like the sea, the bumbling seahorse traders, bumbling seahorse. You know, I like this.
Lost Treasures.
Surf and turf shipping. Oh, I like surf and turf shipping.
You like surf and turf shipping. I feel like that one would also be more than just a sea trade. I feel like that would just be a general like merchant.
You're
like
right.
they do sea and like you could. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's do. Subnautic Sailor. Ooh. Nah. All right. Here's. I got to stop thinking about it. Here's 4. All right, everybody vote.
I am gonna throw the ones that aren't voted in the generic. So like I don't know if you refresh your page, Brandon. You should have. Yeah, if you resync your page, it should change the page layout. So that way we have sea trading guilds and then merchant guilds. Rearranged a little bit. So I'm waiting for yours to update.
Oh yeah, it's updated. Yeah, it's underneath. I see it.
No, because it should be sea trading guilds at the top and then.
Yeah, sea trading goes at the top.
There we go.
Yeah.
But Lost Wind should not be. Yeah. It's close enough.
Okay. Something we wanted to integrate my world as a Soliar based character. A knight who's incredibly kind and skilled in magic who slowly goes insane until the end of the game. I mean, yeah, that would be something interesting for like a character or like even like an NPC. Just like the longer they live, the more powerful they get, but the power that they're harnessing continues and they're just like descent deeper into madness because it's so like holy and divine they can't take it.
My camera freeze up?
I don't know.
No, it didn't.
Oh, no, it didn't. All right.
There we go.
It looks like it's going to be Wandering Seas Trading Co. With 40%, Wandering Seas Trading Co. gets it.
Don't worry. I'm keeping the other ones as other ideas that other people can implement into their games.
Let's see. Wandering Seas Trading. Trading Co. Cool. All right, so those are the sea trading guilds. We have merchant guilds. What other merchant guilds do we have?
I feel like we'd have like a mining guild.
A mining, yeah.
I feel like because like mining's not something that happens all over the place. I feel like we would have a specific mining guild.
Yeah, that makes sense. We could do a mining guild. I think there'd be like obviously like a distillery, like an alcohol, like a brewer's guild.
Ooh. What about an adventurer's guild?
I feel like there'd be multiple adventurers guilds.
Right. Why not name a few?
Yeah.
Why not name the ones that are well known?
Well, I know that there's one that I am gonna add in here. How do I add a new? Is it a new page I add? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, new page.
Adventuring.
Is it story driven?
What's that?
I said, is it part of a story that you are currently in?
No,
you don't want to put that.
No,
here.
it's
Okay.
not. But it's just one I want to add into the realm because I'm an asshole. How do I make a thing underneath this? Like, do I just put sub page?
New page below.
Oh, damn it.
Yep.
Fucked
Nope.
up. New page.
Just make a new page.
Okay.
And then make that page a sub page.
Make sub page. Okay, cool. All right. It is called the. I gotta remember. The Aal'Teron. I gotta think.
Adventuring Syndicate.
No. The Aal'Teron Regiment of super awesome Explorers.
God damn it.
The Aal'Teron Regiment of Super Awesome Explorers, otherwise known as ARS. You get it, Paul?
Yeah, no, as soon as you typed in Aal'Teron Regiment, I knew what you were spelling. The second you did Regiment, I was like, okay, this is... I'm taking... Yeah, so Lost Star Adventuring Guild. That's cool.
I like Lost Star. Yeah, I'm just going to add that one.
I still think that should be... Okay, I was going to say, I want to make that for the sci-fi Adventuring Guild.
I feel like there would be one, though. I don't think that needs to be sci-fi, because we have in one of the spires in Elvenglade, there's a literal spire that, like, studies the stars in space. I imagine, like, that probably has some sort of guild of people that are, like, at least, like, trying to figure out space travel and stuff, and maybe by the next age or whatever, that's when, like, they become, like, a bigger guild.
Okay, that's fair. Also, like, just because it's named that doesn't mean they're adventuring the stars.
Yeah, what was it called?
It was the Lost Star Adventure Guild. Also, Brennan, I want to make logos for these.
Ooh, that'd be cool, yeah.
You know, like the emblems for like the gods and like the emblems for each guild.
Yeah. Ooh, Summer Solstice. I like Summer Solstice.
Winding Road Adventuring Guild. A private investigations guild that solves mysteries.
I do want one of those. What would a good name for that be?
I was going to say, I feel like that would be a town-specific guild.
Like that.
I'm talking like a town-specific place.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a guild, more just like a private investigations that got famous that people go to there to get it.
Sandwich Defenders.
Because I want these to be guilds that have like multiple outposts despite it not being the industrial age yet.
Yeah.
So we're talking like the Hard Knot Lumberyard.
I do like Hidden
Is
Path.
the merchant guild for that specific type of wood. We have the adventuring guilds. Obviously, the sea trading guilds are going to have multiple ports that they deal out of. William A. Canadian GM. This is going to be a system agnostic world, so you can actually use it for any system. Is the end goal.
Why can't I make this a subpage?
So right now we're working on just building out the world, and then when we do end up going into NPCs and creatures and like how they stat, we're going to give you directions so that way the GM or DM of whatever game you play can stat out the creatures themselves.
Oh, why can't I make this a subpage?
Which page?
Try to make another.
Just click and drag it to the right. Oh, that's weird. Right, you're using a different version than me.
Oh, I just dragged it up and it worked.
All right, yeah.
Oh, what was that one that somebody said one that I really, really liked? I forget what it was. It was Hidden Path.
Summer Solstice. Hidden Path. Now, with all these guilds, what kind of crime syndicates are we expecting?
It's true. Give me one more adventuring guild, and I think 5 is a solid amount.
And like these are the top 5. There's going to be others.
Yeah, obviously there's gonna be like the small ones. I'm thinking like these are like the most notorious ones.
Like you're one of these 5, if not part of 2 of them.
Yeah. Somebody give me a good one. I don't know. I want the last one to be like spicy. So we have the Aal'Teron Regiment of Super Awesome Explorers, otherwise known as ARS, the Lost Stars Adventuring Guild, the Summer Solstice Adventurers, and the Hidden Path Adventuring Guild. The Wyvern King's Army, I don't know. It's cool, but I don't think for like this kind of guild. I'm thinking, I don't know. Bumble Duds.
Yeah, the Adventurers Guild are going to be people that are like, hey, I need this rare plant. This mage needs this like, I need this rare thing. Can you go chart me this area? I need this monster hunted.
Let's do a poll for this one. Last guild? Question mark. All right, I like Bumble Duds. It just sounds fun.
Northern Frost Explorer Guild, focused on cold environment exploration and rescue.
Like that. Northern Frost. I'll put that there.
No, Golden Fox, we're not in the Steam Age yet. We're still trying to figure out the high fantasy.
I'm not
concrete foundation.
I'm gonna say no to Winding Road because they already have a Hidden Path, so it's kind of like similar vein.
I mean, why wouldn't it be similar?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that. Fuck you, Paul. Something different. Dark Ember, the Grifers. I do kind of like the idea of Dark Embers, like an adventuring guild that's not necessarily like evil, but like maybe they take the jobs that are like maybe not Not the
It's not that
most,
they're
like,
evil or
moral.
like they're not a crime syndicate. They're just like they're more neutral than
Yeah.
good.
I do like the name of Daggertooth Crime Family, but that would be more of like a crime syndicate rather than a adventuring
Yeah, we're not
guild.
quite to crime syndicates yet. So hold on to those. Also, for those of you who think we're ignoring you, remember we have a slight delay in the
Yeah,
stream.
we have a delay and also, typing and all this stuff.
Lost Woods,
We already got Lost
Snake
Stars.
Ice Seeker. That's right, we do have Lost
Yeah,
Stars.
Ashy Forest. I don't know. Let's just do these 3.
Frozen
know.
Equinox.
Ooh,
And they hate the summer solstice, and it's quite comical.
I do like Equinox, Frozen Equinox. All right, those 4. Boom. All right, last adventuring guild. Go. Bumble Duds, Northern Frost, Dark Ember, and Frozen Equinox.
Northern Frost, Bumbleduds.
I just realized I have a 3-day weekend. I'm super excited. I'm off Monday for President's Day.
Oh yeah, same. Oh, that means I'm gonna play Raft Sunday and Monday.
We could do that. Probably
Oh, I
play
am.
Raft a little longer on Sunday since I'm off work. Won't be like, I have to go to bed like an adult.
Yeah, but you want like the streams to be roughly the same time.
Yeah, you're right, yeah. Fair.
I do think like an unnamed crime syndicate would be fun. We're gonna do like an unnamed thing,
Yeah.
one that just doesn't have a name. I always like that concept.
Oh, we can stream Monday during the day on my secret channel.
You know, I have a tradition for the holidays because David and Lucas have off. So I usually play with them.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah, you do that like all day, yeah.
But
It's
I
at
mean,
50%. All right, let's go ahead and end it. What we got here?
Dark Ember.
Looks like it's Dark Ember.
It's okay.
With
The other
50% of the
ones
votes. Hell yeah, Jesus.
we will keep the other ones still in the page, just under typical adventuring guilds as other named guilds. So don't feel bad. Where'd I go?
All right, Dark Ember's cool. I do like the vibe of Dark Ember. Want to do some crime syndicates now?
Other possible. Yeah, let's do some crime syndicates.
Yeah, let's do
these
some
are going to
crime
be crime syndicates that maybe they don't have to go over the entire realm, like
Ooh.
some of these other
I
guilds
like
and
the
such.
Faceless a lot.
The Faceless.
He has a secret channel? What? No, what do you mean, what secret channel? What the fuck
So
are you
let's
talking
say
about?
you already went back on your word on that.
No, joke's on you. I'm going to delete this entire section of the stream and just reverse gaslight everybody.
He did mention that. So let's see. For crime syndicates, I feel like there should be at least a couple per nation. like,
Yeah.
per
Oh, there's
country.
honestly, there's probably more crime syndicates. Well, I don't know, maybe not more.
I'm talking like obviously there's small crime pockets, but I'm talking like organized crime,
Yeah.
like large crime syndicates. So you're talking like 1 or 2, maybe 3 per
I'm going to say
country
3.
because they're
Probably,
gonna have a
yeah.
well, some of them are gonna have a tight grip on like their nation. Because like crime syndicates aren't typically known for like being buddy.
No. So like what? Maybe
so
like 1 per
having
nation?
3 is 1 to 3, dude. I'm seriously thinking
1 to
like
3 per nation, or just 1
per nation.
Okay.
Because like some of them you're gonna have 2 that are like button heads, so like that's a storyline
Makes
arc that
sense.
you can grab
Yeah.
into.
Well, let's
Some
let's
of it's
get,
like,
let's
oh,
come up
this
with
third
some.
one pops in.
Let's come up
So
with
let's just
some
come up with
names
names,
first, and then
and
we'll
we'll organize
place,
them later.
Yeah, we'll drop them.
Yeah.
Drag and drop where we want them to. The Oni Shadow Warriors. Oni. I don't really use Oni though, like much.
So I
at
like
all.
the faceless. I also like the like the one that actually doesn't have a name. They never named themselves.
I wasn't. I like the Daggertooth Syndicate.
Oh yeah, Daggertooth Syndicate. I have that. Where did I see?
I like that one a lot. The O12, a group that specializes in espionage. The Re-Education Brothers Crime Family. Long Fingers. Hypnotic, the Sinister. Reaper Bounty Greasers.
The Re-Education Brothers Crime Family.
Synodic.
These are crime syndicates,
Yes.
general crime syndicates. The Marino family.
The
Did you see that one?
The Marino family. I really
The
love
Golden
that.
Tongue.
I really like the Marino family.
I do too.
Yeah. I
Gamma
really like that.
Hunters.
The Gamma Hunters. Gamma Rangers in Aal'Teron.
Unseen Claw.
The
Unseen Claw.
Unseen Claw. I do like the Unseen Claw. Yeah, we probably need about like what, maybe like 7 to 10 of these at least.
Yeah.
I do like Unseen Claw. The Oddballs
Robespierre
and
family.
Lost Fog. I do
Robespierre
like
family?
Golden Tongue.
We didn't use it as a
Correct. Yeah.
bar, so like
The Robespierre family.
we could put the families together on one country, like one
That's
continent.
true.
There's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah,
Continent.
Yeah. Yeah, the families would be on different continents. Yeah. Bloody Tooth.
Oh,
We already have
or on the
Daggertooth. The Blind Snake. The Robespierre. I'm gonna put down Robespierre family because I like that a lot. Do you like the Robespierre family?
Oh yeah, you guys are allowed to add any of this stuff to your own world
Yeah,
building. We're
that
gonna be
is
publishing this somehow. We're
for
figuring that
everybody
out
to,
later.
yeah, for everybody to see.
For
I want to be
anybody
able
to
to
use.
make this just like public for everybody to be like, oh, here's the setting I'm using for my ambiguous nameless role playing game, because that's kind of the point.
Yeah, it's gonna be system agnostic, mainly just storytelling. Like, oh, you don't have time to build your own world, and you want to use this one. You want to change this one.
Yeah.
Like, we don't care.
The Failure Squad.
The continents. I can go over the continents real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
So far, the continents we have Elvenglade, Paxos, Soulgrove, and Ironstad. Now, some of these are going to be split up and renamed because it's based off of the old world.
Yeah, those
which
are still
there
the
are
continents,
1, 2,
but things
3,
are
4,
getting
5,
like
6, 7.
around.
But one of them got split in half, so I have a feeling that there's going to be like a small divide of that kingdom as the northern part lost.
Yeah, because the southern part's
access to the
probably
southern
all like
part.
fucking radiation, you know. from
Well,
these.
no, I think it's just going to be like, oh, now all these trade routes are gone, so like a new kingdom. I feel like it
Yeah.
might be a little bit more less organized, more survivalist, more camps and villages.
I'm making a Dark Ranger campaign, and the Gamma Rangers fit the theme very well. It's not as dark as I went, but it works very well. That's good to hear, dude. Yeah, it's really
Rage Cagers.
It's been really cool to see like other people like playing the Power Rangers game since we started, like Gamma Rangers and stuff, or just like taking inspiration off it. It's really fucking cool, honestly.
All right, hear me out.
Listening.
Somebody put the Rage Cagers.
The Rage Cagers.
But I don't want to make it a crime syndicate. I want to make it a merchant guild.
I was thinking like a brawling pit. The Rage
Well,
Cagers.
they said a group that specializes in poaching and selling creatures on the black market.
I do like that. Yeah, write that down.
So I want to make that a merchant guild, but it's not a legal merchant guild.
Yeah. The Bigs, Dark Dart, Fools of Excalibur, Sanguine Society. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me like 3 more. 3 more good ones. 3 more spicy ones.
Because I don't think it'd be a crime syndicate, but I think it would definitely be something that...
After this, we should talk about God Followings. We can do that. Cage of Misfits, Underground Fighting Ring, The Rumors. I do like The Rumors.
We need to have one that's like so on the nose that like when you talk about it, like people don't understand what you're talking about unless they understand it.
Yeah.
You're like a group. Like that's literally their name is the group.
I do
or
like the
something.
Felonious Fools as like one like kind of goofy ass crime syndicate.
All right. The Rage Cagers are now under a topic called Black Market Guilds.
Okay.
So that way we know like those are guilds that aren't legal, but they're not big enough to be a crime syndicate.
The Outlaws, Blades of Darkness. There's like that's like 14-year-old edgy me coming up with something in my first D&D campaign.
Rift of the Torn.
Rift of the Torn.
That's kind of
That's
cool.
it. That's it. Yep. Evil bad guys. Yep, Rift of the Torn. That's the one. That's really Koro, that one's really fucking good. That's a good name. That was a good name. All right, so we got the Faceless, the Daggertooth Syndicate, the how do you pronounce that? Was it the Marine family?
The Marinu family. We should have. I'm surprised you didn't copy.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. It's the Marino. I'm gonna put a little There we go. Cool. So we got the Marino family, the Unseen Claw, the Golden Tongue, the Robespire family, the Kazu Martsu, the Rumors, the Felonous Fools, and the Rift of the Torn. Hell yeah, that's a good one. The Kazumartsu, a group that specializes in smuggling illegal cheese. Jesus Christ.
That would mean that we have to make cheese illegal in some way.
Maybe not illegal. It's just like they just steal cheese. They just fucking steal cheese. That's it for some reason. All right, cool. So we got 10 there. And this isn't to say we're not going to add more, but I wanted to get a good little... let's get 10 to start off with. What else we got? All right, somebody said to come up with a... What did I say we do? Something about gods, deities, god followings and stuff. What we got here? Now, when you say, like, god followings, what do you mean? Like what their followers are like?
Or, like, who's following them?
Like
I think we need to go back
them?
to continents and figure out more of the continents first.
Maybe that's a good idea. Yeah, you might be right, actually. Start doing some more worldly stuff.
We need to, like, because we've only touched Elvenglade. We've only touched a fraction of Elvenglade.
Yeah, you're right.
We need more, like, what are the,
Yeah. So should we keep touching on Elvenglade then, or should we do something different?
Well, I don't know. Do you want to finish out one continent and move on to the next one, or do you want to jump?
Let's jump a little bit.
Okay, what's the next continent?
Merlin the Bar, what up, nerds? Devin, how you doing, dude?
I've got Haxos. Rentucky Island isn't really a continent, but it's there. Soul Grove.
Let's do
Ironstad. Like,
the one I've never really fleshed out, honestly, was Ironstad. Because I never really ended up doing much in Ironstad. We did stuff in Soul Grove for Secrets of Aal'Teron. We did a lot in Elvenglade for Secrets of Aal'Teron. We did a lot of Haxos for Secrets of Aal'Teron and Helen Haxos. Rentucky Island, we've all obviously done a shit ton of stuff.
Ironstad's the one that got cut in half.
Yeah, Ironstad's the one that's going to be cut in half from the Great Change.
So we'll have we'll have Ironstad, and then we'll have another one that's unnamed.
Yeah. I will show everybody. So what Ironstad is, if I go to... Ironstad is this continent right here in the middle. Whoop. Whoop. Wait, no, that's Haxos. Ironstad is... no, this is Ironstad. Is it?
Yeah,
wait a minute.
That's what your key says.
Oh, this key's wrong. Oh, this isn't the updated map. I forgot when I did this. I uploaded the wrong one. This middle continent is actually Haxos. The one all the way to the right is Ironstad. Because Haxos, the up top is the Haxonian Mountains. And this is where Haxos took place because all the forests and shit. Hell and Haxos took place because all the forests are burning down. Hey, man, working on those emails right now. I figured I'd come and hang out while I do it. Devin, you are a fucking lifesaver. So we are... we can't say anything yet. I'll just say this. Next Wednesday, for probably a couple weeks, we are not going to be doing world-building streams. We are going to be doing streams still, but they're just going to be different streams. I cannot say what they are yet, but within the next week, you will know. Just know we are still streaming on Wednesday, but we have something cool we're working on that will be announced in the near future. Merlin the Bard, Devin, is helping us out with some details for that. We're very excited.
Okay, so that's not Ironstad.
No, this middle continent is actually Haxos.
Okay.
Yeah, the key's wrong. I fucked up.
All right.
I uploaded the wrong map.
Okay, I want to move Haxos down. And that broke everything. Hang on.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I forgot to tell you. Because I saw that in the Discord when I uploaded it for the patrons for the one-shots. I was going through, and I was like, here's this. And I was like, oh, fuck me. The key's wrong.
Okay, so here's the deal. I refresh your notebook. I'm gonna refresh mine first, and then I'm gonna have you refresh yours. Okay. I moved around some pages. I added some new pages. So we have Haxos, which I'm assuming the northern continent is going to retain that name.
Oh yeah, 100%, because that's where the mountains
capital,
and the smoke and the big building, that is the Haxonian Keep. Yes.
Right. So, and this is a question for Helen Haxos, is where was the port or the city. Where were the characters of that city?
Of what city?
The one that they ended up in. Crap, I can't remember what it's called.
1 second while you think of that. Ryan Raway. Technically, you are right and wrong. I will tell you why. Haxos was written before the events of like Secrets of Aal'Teron and everything. So the map that you see right now, this is the map that's in the Codex of Quests. However, the Codex of Quests and all that took place before like Secrets of Aal'Teron, like before we started doing stuff like in the world. So originally, that map is correct. However, as I was writing Secrets of Aal'Teron and doing Hell and Haxos and the campaigns and stuff, this middle continent for what I was doing just fit better. So now, it is now just flippity floppitied. That is primarily it. And it's not so much that the it's really just the names. Like the continents pretty much remain the same for the most part. It's just I just flipped their locations. So. It just worked better for me. For like, for example, in Secrets of Aal'Teron, Elvenglade, which is the continent to the left that you're seeing, and then Haxos, which is right next to it, they were at war, and it made more sense in Secrets of Aal'Teron for Elvenglade and Haxos to be at war right next to each other versus Elvenglade going across the entire realm, skipping over a continent to go to war with Haxos. So that's
hey,
why
Brandon, I'm gonna just
flopped
point something out too.
Yes.
If you wrap the map around into a globe, they are right next to each other.
How do you know that my realm isn't flat like the Earth, Paul? Rebuttal?
I have none. Because I just can't contemplate you being that dumb. Like, I'm just like, I have nothing. There's nothing I can say. What am I going to say? Anyway.
That the Earth is flat? And agree with me that the Earth is flat?
No. You will never hear me say that. All right, so the northern part is Haxos. We have the middle section, which we've called, what did we call it?
Of what? What are you talking about?
Just the explosion, the void. I forget what we named it.
I don't think we named it.
We did somewhere.
I don't think so. I know we have the Rift, which is where they started experimenting on things.
The crater.
The crater.
It was just named as the
That's
crater.
what it was.
Industrial revolution was caused by research found in the crater.
Nico wants to riot.
Yeah, that's Nico. That's why I just like you guys saw. I was just dumbfounded. The Earth is not even real. Wake up, sheeple. All right, so we have the crater, which is what it's going to be colloquially known
I like
as.
that the crater happened in the village of Ramrodian.
Well, also Haxos was like the most industrial, like.
Yeah, and that's kind of like why I just switched the names real quick. It just made sense. So like technically, when I wrote the codex, it was correct, but when we did Secrets of Aal'Teron, I was like, it just makes more sense for me to have it here. So I'm just gonna. Plop.
So let's see, the southern continent. What are we calling it now? What rose out of it in your mind? They're now disconnected from the capital. Yeah. Everyone is in a mess because this explosion caused a change to magic that all magical practitioners basically had to relearn it.
Yeah.
Like
Kelly
everything's
C,
on a different frequency.
Kelly C said, I'm waiting for the warning to be put under your video explaining that the Earth isn't flat. The Earth isn't flat. The Earth's a fucking globe. There's not going to be a warning now. Obviously, that was a joke. Anyways, continue, Paul. What'd you say? What's going to be what?
No,
Where?
so like, all right, so imagine the U.S. just got, like, North America just got cut in half.
Yeah, well, so imagine.
And,
okay,
like,
yeah.
all of a sudden, all technology stops working. So, like,
okay.
What will rise out of one half versus the other? So what's going to happen to the southern part of Haxos? It's not going to be called Haxos anymore. What's it going to be called?
I don't know what it's going to be called, but I will say, all right, so let's brainstorm a little bit. Okay, so the top half is now still Haxos. They have all their industrial stuff, and they used to trade everything they had down south. Down south is where Zorthans actually is, so that's where, like, a bunch of rogues and, like, a bunch of homeless people were.
God.
They moved down there. So, like, maybe it's just called Zorthan. Maybe the village of Zorthan, because now they stole, oh my god, they stole the Mechalin from Haxos and brought it down to Zorthan, so they have some of the technology, and now Zorthan is the only prominent city that is in the southern half of what was Haxos once before, is now rising again with the help of Zorthan, so now they named the continent Zorthan. So it's Zorthan.
The alternate Twitch account was a joke too, but we weren't laughing, Brandon. So with that, Brandon, I do want to ask you a canon question about this explosion.
Yes.
Because we're dealing with high fantasy, low industrial in this timeline after the great change.
Yes.
So this magical effect was basically like an EMP. It just went off on the world. It caused a bunch of issues with magic and technology.
Primarily this middle continent, but yes.
But like overall, like everyone basically had to stop and like set them back like 100 years or something.
Yeah, because they were like, this is a problem. We need to fix this.
Essentially, they just changed frequencies on the magic, and like now everyone had to learn like, oh, you have to like focus on this part of it instead of this part of it.
Yes.
And that's why whenever we do the Great Leap here in a little bit, they learned that by going to the crater and finding like, oh, magic is still the same. You just have to like change your frequency on it, and it works. So that's going to cause the Great Leap to kind of jump forward again.
Yes.
Obviously, some magical artifacts from prior to the Great Change will still be working because they were like in a lead case, like the Mechalin.
Yes.
So we now have Zorthan.
I want to draw. Let me draw, damn it. It won't let me draw.
Where are you? Okay, no, go to world. Do yourself a favor. Go to world.
World.
Go to world, the very top
I'm at the
one.
world. Yeah, I'm there. That's where I'm at.
No. Elvenglade?
Uh-huh.
Above that.
World. Okay. Oh, look at you, Paul. You beautiful bastard.
I did this like 2 streams ago.
I was looking at the wrong... What was I? I was at timeline. Okay. Oops.
Yes,
okay.
So timeline has like a world map just to be like, this is what it looked like previously.
Yeah.
This is what the world looks like right now in our era.
Yes.
Because the eras are also going to cause it to change.
Yeah.
Because like over 100
Did the
years,
Minotaur continent just get blown to bits? I don't see it outlined.
Oh, I just didn't finish it, guys.
No, they
Like,
can't see it. Here it is. You can probably see it on stream now. It's up here. So,
yeah, it didn't get outlined though because also, by the way, I drew Rentucky Island according to the Rentucky Island map and not this map, so that's why it looks different.
Yeah, it
too.
makes sense. Yeah, Rentucky. When I when I did Rentucky Island for the Codex, I was just like, boop, there, it's here now.
Now, the other thing is we can change the shape of these continents as we need for this new
Oh,
map.
100%. Yeah, tectonic shifting and all that stuff's going to happen.
Well, no, not even. You're decanonizing this entire map.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, so you're retconning the map so you can make a new map. You can move.
Decanonizing. I would say giving it a reboot.
Right. So we're starting over from scratch.
Yeah. It's like, what DC does every fucking 3 years with all their movies.
Right. So we can move Rentucky Island and all the islands around however we need.
Rentucky Island was not obliterated. Actually, the Great Change is what essentially caused Rentucky Island to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we have Haxos and Zorthan.
Yes.
Okay. Done. What is Zorthan's capital called?
Zorthan.
Oh, okay.
Well,
wasn't it
the town,
what was the name of
town was called Zorthan. Maybe instead of being maybe it's just called Zorthan City now.
Zorthan City.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, so like yeah.
Capital is spelled OL for the city. Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
And then we have notable figures, city locations, and continent landmark, which I'm not actually going to worry about. And then I'm going to let you type so that way you don't have to worry about. There we go.
Gotcha.
So now we have Haxos in the northern part and Zorthan in the southern part.
Yes.
So I guess under Zorthan, under the continent, in that page right there, one above it, you can write in there, used to be connected to...
Once was the southern portion of Haxos.
Rentucky Island was not obliterated. It was created by the Great Change.
The Great Change split the continent.
Law lies.
Yeah.
Let's see, can you acknowledge my idea for the Kazumarsu?
Little
Found out how to make cheese super illegal.
However, thanks to some brave warriors who steal an important piece of tech from
factions.
the Haxos capital, they were able to form a city now known as
All right, Lawlies. I
Cool
added
idea.
your idea as a possible idea.
Also, I will say, if you were watching the stream right now, if you could give it a like, that'd be fantastic. Thank you.
And then we should go to notable figures.
What would happen if a group of adventurers who had went into the crater to return tech to the world? If they went to the crater to return tech to the world, or took tech from the world to the crater underground?
Well,
Which parts
see,
of the
that's
worlds
thing.
are going to be like the climates of Canada, Greenland, and Antarctica? I will show you right now, actually. So that is going to be... That is actually... Damn it. World.
No, you're
there,
right.
there we go. Cool.
World.
Up here, where Sweet Cream Mountain is, if you have the codex, this is where, Sweet Cream Mountain takes place with Cream Pop, Bliston, Snowdrop. This is obviously kind of like our Greenland, Antarctica kind of country, like the frosted, the frigid north, as you could say. Which I guess in return would make sense if Rentucky Island was a little lower to the south instead of right next to the frozen hellscape.
Once again, this map is temporary. We will be redrawing it completely.
Oh, 100%, yeah. And also, I want to say there'll probably be another one, honestly, in the south, I imagine. Would make sense. Actually, this one right here, this one would make sense, probably. Yeah. But for sure, this one up here where Sweet Cream Mountain is, that one definitely is one of our, like, frigid continents. Because there's a mountain called Ice Cream Mountain that's made of fucking ice cream.
Delta Dart, this is going to be a system agnostic world, so you can use it for any TTRPG. That's the ideal goal.
Yeah, that's the entire point of this is just like, this is a world building stream that we're just not locking to a system. We're just quite literally making a fantasy world.
And like when we do get to stat blocks and stuff for the creatures, we're just going to do like general like
very agnostic, like difficulty rating. Like this is
like 1 through 5.
1 through 5. 1 being easy, 5 being otherworldly or some shit like that. Average hit points would be like low, mid, high. Types of damage.
It'll be, we'll essentially create like a key for a scale for like, oh, these are the things, like how strong is it? It's relatively strong, or like it's very strong. How fast or dexterous is it? Like, oh, that way you can, because that way the DM can then stat it to whatever system you guys want to use.
Yeah.
And that's also why we're doing this whole timeline thing where we're doing multiple eras. If you could go to the timeline overview, Brandon, because I know we haven't shown that in a while. So essentially, we're going to have 3 eras for this world that we're going to publish under different documents. Right now, we're working on the high fantasy only. The next one will be like high fantasy, like Industrial Revolution. We'll have like railroads, and we'll have like, that's when you have like guns are very prominent, and like technology, like steam engines and windmills, and like all that fun stuff will be very prominent. Right now, we have like Kobold hot air balloon mail service, black powder, small robot dogs. And then the last era, which will be a bigger jump, is going to be the high fantasy sci-fi. So that way you can use like your sci-fi TTRPGs.
Yeah.
And that way you can have it for any TTRPG, any setting.
I'm asking if there could be a game that the characters could play with NPCs in universe. What do you mean?
Oh, if there's a like so like the Patreon one-shots?
There could be a game that the characters could play with NPCs in universe. I mean, we're kind of doing that with the Patreon one-shots, where like they're playing as their characters they made like in the game, that are essentially going to end up being like NPCs or maybe notable figures.
We do have a
game within the TTRPG game.
Now, I will say we do have like a story section in this document that Brandon should not go to right now.
Oh, damn.
Because it is full of, well, you're fine. You just opened it.
Yeah.
But like you guys can see that we have like,
over here
canon stories.
Yeah, there's player characters, Secrets of Aal'Teron, Helen Haxos, Aal'Teron Tales. Those are like our campaigns. And
so like, we will be, and like if you go back to the timeline, you can see that like Secrets of Aal'Teron and Helen Haxos takes place 20 years before the Great Change.
Yep.
And then right now where we are is we're 10 years after the Great Change.
However, I will say this, small spoiler. The first probably 10 episodes or so of Aal'Teron Tales, depending on how they go with the patrons, takes place. So here's the Great Change. Can I zoom in on this? Yeah. So all right. So here's the Great Change right here. Okay, that's where it happens at. Right, this little dot. Or this little marking right here. Aal'Teron Tales takes place like right here.
Yeah, it's 1 year before Great Change.
It's like, yeah, sure. yeah, 1 year, sure.
Yeah, why not?
So, yeah.
So yeah, we're just kind of building the world out, and that's why we're starting with the first high fantasy, because then the next step would be take what we have on the old document, and we're essentially going to copy it and make a secondary one called Aal'Teron, you know, the name of the second era. And then we're just going to take all the ideas we had and update them.
Pretty much, and then, like I said, hopefully make this public. I want to somehow make this just a public document. I don't want to like make it like
we'll
a
have
pay
3
thing.
public
I
documents.
just want to, yeah, that too, yeah.
It'll be
However
3
we wanna
public
do it.
documents for 3 different eras. So that way, if you're like, oh, my system incorporates sci-fi elements like spaceships and battle, you know what? For that one, we're going to be making the solar system of Aal'Teron in addition to the world.
Are there going to be pyramids in this world, and they're going to be relevant in any actual lore aside from being a grave? I would like to have pyramids in here. That'd be cool.
What's the first thing you're going to air for Aal'Teron Tales, Brandon? Do you want to let the...
Oh, the first episode of Aal'Teron Tales is this Friday. I'm actually finishing editing that tomorrow morning, and I should have the preview link up for it tomorrow. Or, like, not the preview, the the premiere link. That's what it is. Yeah, Aal'Teron Tales, first episode. It is essentially like our West March we're doing, where it's just a bunch of like canonical stories that our patrons are kind of playing in and making their own characters and stuff in. So, really excited for that. I'll be sure to post that tomorrow for everybody to kind of, sign up for and everything. Did anybody see the secret channel? There is no secret channel. Let's see. I'll make the events. Yeah, same time, 9:30 p.m. EST. This Friday. So, well, let's go over what we did tonight. It's been a little over an hour. That's usually about how long we do these because we're adults and need to work. What did we do? We really did a lot of stuff. We finished the gods, at least the main pantheon names. The god of light, Aurora. We have the god of darkness of Voidrius. We have the god of justice, Rylius. What else did we do? I know we did... Oh, trade guilds. We got some trade guilds. So we already had the Sea Trading Guilds, and the first one was the Lost Winds Trade Guild. There's the Cape Frog Traders, and there's the Wonders Sea Trading Co. Those are like the oceanic trading guilds that go from nation to nation trading, you know. They're like merchants, essentially. Or like traveling you know what I mean. Yeah, they're trade guilds. There's the Merchant Guild would be the Hard Knot Lumber Yard. It's the lumbering guild throughout like the realm. There'll probably be another one. We'll think of another one eventually. And then there's the Adventuring Guilds. There is the Aal'Teron Regiment of Super Awesome Explorers, otherwise known as ARS, the Lost Stars Adventuring Guild, the Summer Solstice Adventurers, the Dark Ember, and the Hidden Path Adventuring Guild. And we also did Crime Syndicates, the Faceless, the Daggertooth Syndicate, the Marino, the Marino family, the Unseen Claw, the Golden Tongue, the Robespire family, the Kazu Martsu, the Rumors, the Felness Fools, and the Rift of the Torn. We then went to our timeline and talked about the timeline for a bit. And where's it at here? Timeline overview, greatly world. We kind of showed how everything's splitting. So like in the middle here, this is where the Great Change is happening. This bottom continent is going to be known as Zorthan, and the capital is going to be Zorthan City. And yeah, that's kind of what we did tonight. So let's see.
Pretty busy. I can't wait to the next one. Remember, next week will be still a stream, but not a world building stream. We've got some other things in plans. News coming out soon.
I guessed it right and missed the reveal. What reveal? What are you talking about, Splitting Brit? I don't know what you are talking about. God of Rebirth and their God of Life. Ooh, God of Rebirth would be a good one too. So, but all right, everybody. I think that's going to be it for the night. We're still going to be doing Wednesday streams. Just the next couple Wednesdays are not going to be world building. However, they are going to be something you will probably know within like the next 5-6 days. Before Wednesday, you will know what we're doing on Wednesdays for the next couple weeks, because we can't really talk about it right now, but it's pretty cool. Pretty excited. What else? Friday, 9:30 p.m. EST, the first episode of Aal'Teron Tales. It is our like West March campaign. Our Patreons are playing in it. Characters they have made to go on some stupid adventures. And like I said, for a little teaser of what's going on, you go to the timeline. Like I said, the Great Change is right here. and Aal'Teron Tales is like right here. So here's your little teaser for what the first batch of Aal'Teron Tales episodes is. So, all right. Oh yeah, we're still gonna be doing Wrath on Sundays. Wrath on Sundays is gonna be a
Yeah, I
thing,
gotta
for sure.
get these guys to the end of the game.
You gotta get us to the end of the game. So, all right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Have a good night, and we will see you next time over here on the Cantrip
Have a good
Cast.
one.
Goodbye.